What is up, YouTube? Dottz Gaming here with the final video of my League of Legends new player guide. So this video is going to cover helpful websites that will help you in your League of Legends journey. I've not been asked by any of these sites to recommend them. These are just sites that I've used, so I'm going to recommend them personally. So the first website that pretty much everybody uses is op.gg, op.gg, however you want to pronounce it. It basically allows you to look at a player's profile, when you don't have access to League of Legends. So you can look at things like their MMR, their champion stats. You can look at their ranked stats, normal stats, the games that they've played, and you can also look at their ranked games and look at like finer information. Like you can look at how much damage each player did. You can look at their build path. You can look at their runes, their masteries. It's a very detailed match history that you can see online. It also tells you what percentage of the player base that they're in, what division they're in, how many points they have, all that good stuff. The next website is Lolskill. Lolskill also has a profile feature where it shows you the games that they've played, but you cannot look at any further details. They've said, we're working on this feature forever, but it doesn't seem like it's coming anytime soon. But the main reason people use Lolskill is for two reasons. Number one, each champion that you play in ranked, you get a Lolskill score for. I'm sure they have some sort of algorithm that compares your kills, deaths, assists, CS, and gold to that of other players, and it gives you an arbitrary score. Then if you hit search game while you're in an active ranked or normal game, it will show you your stats on the champion, your runes, and your masters that you're running, as well as everybody else's. So it shows, it kind of looks like the champion loading screen, except for it has player stats, their runes, their masteries, the stats on the champion, and I don't know if I said that already, and the arbitrary score, that the Lolskill score, and then it shows you who you banned, who they banned, and the chance that your team has of winning just based on your champion statistics. The next website is champion.gg. Champion.gg polls Platinum Plus games and will show you the most frequent build that champion has, the most frequent masteries, runes. Just basically, it gives you stats on the champions for all the roles. This is the website I use to find out which champions have the highest win rates, which champions have the highest ban rates. And if I'm playing a champion for the first time, or if I want to start, researching a champion, this is usually the first place I go for builds and stuff and masteries, just to see what the most common thing is. The next website, which I haven't personally used, but I'm going to start using very soon, is replay.gg. If you search your name, you can look up replays of your games. You need to have the League client on your computer because you have to kind of run this thing in the command prompt, which opens it in the League client. If you rename one of your rune pages to replay.gg, it'll track all your games. If you do not, then it'll only track some. The next website is LolKing, which is very similar to Lolskill in its player profile. It kind of it has a LolKing score that it gives your profile as opposed to each champ, and it shows you how you've progressed through your through the ratings with your Lolskill score. It shows your previous matches. It shows ranked stats on your champions. You can kind of look at the most played champions, the most banned champions. It's got a lot of the same stuff the other websites have, but LolKing also has, you can view 3D models of all the champions. So if you want to know what a skin looks like, you can look up that skin on this website. You can see it in game. It has a 3D model viewer. It also has guides on various champions, so you can go and look up some guides. And so it's got a lot of good information on it. Now, the next website, I am probably, if an older player is watching the video, they're probably going to flame me for this, but it's a good website for new people. It's a good website. Mobifier. Mobifier is a good place to start if you really want a guide. A lot of the guides on here are bad, but a lot of the guides on here are also good. When I first started to learn how to play Shaco and first really started to learn, my biggest resource that I would go to was a guide that I found here on Mobifier, and it's what kind of got me rolling. Of course, the guy stopped updating the guide after a while, but it's what got me going with learning how to play because it was really in depth. It had a lot of information on it. So what I recommend doing is searching your guides by champion. Search the champion that you want and then sort by top rated. so you can see the guide that has been looked at the most. You know, you don't want to look at some shitter's guide. Chances are, if the guide's been viewed 6 million times, that it's probably a good for guide. The next one I want to talk about is Lol Nexus. Lol Nexus is very similar to Lol Skill in terms of the in-game feature. You can see, again, all in-game stats and stuff. I personally am not as big of a fan of this website. I know a lot of people use it. I like Lol Skill more because I feel like Lol Skill gives much better information. But if you don't like the Lol Skill interface and if you don't like the information it gives you, Lol Nexus is basically an alternative for the in-game feature of it. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that my League of Legends series helped you learn the game. Please like and comment and let me know your thoughts on the whole series. Please subscribe if you liked it. I really appreciate your support and everything. So I hope these guides helped you guys on Summoner's Rift. So I'm Dottz Gaming. Stay frosty, have a good day, and good luck.